My name is Tammie I'm an instructor with the YMCA of Arlington at the Cooper Street branch. And today's work is going to be strength training for silver sneakers or older adults. However, you can do this no matter what age you are. We will be doing session 1 today, which will be working on the legs, the back, the biceps, a little bit of our rotator core muscles, and then into some of the side core muscles as well. So come join me with a tube that works for you. The green ones are much easier to use. Red is in the middle and blue are very tough on the resistance. So you might need to get a tube that works for you. We can change the resistance of these tubes, so it's all right to have one a little looser. And we will also utilize a chair. Nice high chair back and just something that'll set firm for you. So if you want to be in the chair the whole time, that will work as well. What we'll do in the squat is just do some leg lifts up instead. But I'm going to invite you to warm up. Start with me. You can take your tube out of the way for a moment. And we will just get our bodies ready and warm with some nice, easy moves. So just set those shoulders up, back, and down. Lift that chest by bringing that rib cage off the navel. Stand proud and just start to march in place. Let those arms go with a little pumping. And we're going to go ball to heel as we take it into warm up our body and raise the heart rate slightly. Now today, I want you to feel the muscle groups and know that you somewhat fatigue them by the time we're done. So if you have a tube that's not tight enough, you might have to put on a little more resistance with it. So check that out as we work. Go ahead and give me a side to side and go ahead and pull the arms. You want to draw them with a squeeze in the back because we are doing back today. I want to get those back muscles warm as well. And let's go, if you have room, how about we step side to side, 2 and 2. Now I don't have any music, so you just go at your own pace. If you need to go slower than this, that's all right. All right, come to one more lift. Now take a toe tap. And since we're getting into those rotators today, reaching the arms out, start to twist the chest a little bit with that as well as you point that toe and reach forward. Beautiful. Okay. Then bring it down to heel tap, and you're going to take your elbows back, push back here into a little tricep. Even though we're not doing triceps, this just works well. Okay, good. Now your toes and heels are going out to the sides. Bring your arms down, and we're going to draw a bow and arrow across the body as we pull into the upper back. With that back, we will be getting our rear delt shoulders today as well. Beautiful. If you want to come up higher, swing it around, and come back to heels, Point the toes, reach out again. Good. Now, just give me a little knee lift. You can just tap the toe or lift the knee up higher. Higher you go, stand strong. The more warmth comes into those legs. Just easy. Beautiful. Side to side, little twist here as well. And then bring your feet slightly wider. Take a little step back, reach out, and rise up in a little squat. You want the hips back, chest high, and then just slowly moving up without any weight. By the way, if anything is too much with the tube today, just keep moving and doing the moves without a tube, if that's going to be enough resistance for you. Sit back, come up, roll the shoulders, touch, and shake it out. All right, that's going to be our warm-up today. So everything today will be done with a tube, unless, as I said, you want to lose the tube and do whatever you need to. We're going to bring in some big muscle groups, so starting with our legs. You can take one hand on each hand, step on that tube with both feet, And be sure the feet are directly under the hips. They don't come close. We're gonna just come right under the hips. Now, it's a little more tension on those tubes if I have more tubing under my feet. So if I want to bring less tubing between the feet, I have a little more give on the side. So check that out. We're just gonna start with a basic squat. And I'm gonna turn to the side here so you can see the side view. You may even wanna look in a mirror of how a squat should be. My shoulders are from back, hands here. If it's too much tension, you can lower the hands, but you keep those shoulders pulled back. Keep your abs on, and you're just gonna start pushing into the heels, pushing the tailbone back, and letting the knees stay the same direction as your toes, but don't come forward on the toes. Just sit back, push your heels, rise up, and squeeze to the glutes for good work. So we're gonna sit back and down, push the heels, rise to the legs, and lift. That is a squat. You can do this, as I said, without a tube and just squat, or you can take those handles, pull them to the hips, shoulders back, keep the knees a bit soft. You want a little more challenge. Cross the handles and you'll have more resistance. So your shoulders will get a little extra work that way. So we're just gonna begin by taking our right foot out and back under the hip. Push it to the side. So really actually starting to work into those hip flexors here. Whoa, whoa. Then take it to the left, take it to the left, to the left. Now set that foot up and we want to get into those squats we're working on. So go ahead with this tube, sit back and push up. Sit back, push up. It's like I'm gonna sit my bottom back into a chair that's right behind me. And rise. Now go singles, we're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot out, take a squat, step back under hip. Left leg goes out a little wider, squat down, lift, step under hip. Right, sit, lift, and step. Left foot, keep those knees in line with toes, keep your body up, and your abs on. It all matters. Beautiful. Right there. All right, go ahead. Undo that. We'll go into a little bicep. So I just take the handles, face the palms to me, and keeping the elbows by the side, we're gonna pull up. Now, if that's a lot of work, you can make it a little easier. Take one foot on the tube. Set those feet firmly under the hips again, body up, and just reach toward right under shoulders and lower down. Bring it up, squeeze those biceps, and then bring it down. Now, if your tube is too slack, you might want to grab some extra handle to make that resistance work for you, some extra tubing, I should say. But this is enough for me. And you know what? If it's too tight and you only come up halfway here, that's okay. You're still getting a workout. So just come where you can, keep the elbows locked down, pointing to the floor, chest high, and the only movement are the bending elbows. Good. Now let's go for singles. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, whoa! All right, shake that out a little bit. I'm gonna have you come back onto the tube and we'll get a little more legs. So again, feet just a little wider, maybe than the hips. Hands on the hips or right under the hips is good. So from here, or again, we can cross, and we're gonna go more to the hip flexors like we did before. I want you to push the right foot out, land it under hip. Push against that foot and land. Don't lean over, just push the hip out as you stand strong. This supporting leg should be a bit soft, the knee soft, the body upright and not changing position as you just push away. And we're getting those hip flexors nice and strong so that we have good balance, we don't fall over. Take it to the left. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let that go. And I'm going to uncross my handles, bring them back up. I still have a little more to do, my legs. We're going to focus back here in the gluteals. If you like, go ahead and not use the tube. Take the back of your chair, just hold on to it. What we're going to do is take that leg, squeeze the glute, push back, and then come right under the hip, touch down. So a squeeze and a touch, squeeze and a touch. So let's see how that looks with the tubing. I'll stand the side view, again here or across. Stand strong, knees soft. Push your right foot back, maybe touch the toe and touch. Touch the toe and back under the hip. Touch, squeeze the glute, return. I'm not arching my back. All I'm doing is stepping back and squeezing this big muscle right back. Now let's go singles. 8. If you want, lift it, don't touch, and try a little balance. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! And we usually kind of shake it out and say, yeah, I feel that. So I'm going to take it to the other side, from the chair back, or with the tube. Stand strong, go in with the left leg. Just start tapping back, staying strong, lift it tall. Bending that supportive leg a little bit, but a straight leg back to touch and squeeze the glute. And know you're working it. Touch back, return. Slow, how about 8 faster ones? 8, or lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, let that go. Go ahead and shake out a little bit. It just feels good. Shaking those legs out. All right, I got one more move with our squats and with our bicep raise. This is gonna hit your core really good, so I like to do it. But if you don't want to do the squat, you can sit in the chair, bring both feet on that tube, have your hands set facing up, so you have a 90-degree bend in that elbow. That 90 degree is gonna stay there, and I'll give you a side view. It's not a curl up. If they punch the knuckles to the ceiling, it's called a bicep raise and pulling it back. Notice I didn't bend the elbow or extend it in any way. I just rotate from the shoulder and push up. So you can do this from the chair and you will feel it. If you want a little more in your legs, come with me as we start squatting down and back. Coming into that squat. Remember how that feels? Now bend those arms to 90, sit back, push up, hold that core. Reach, push out and up, knuckles to the sky, sitting back. You only go as deep as you feel good with it. Don't lean forward, don't lean back, just find a good squat. Now give me 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, beautiful, 3, 2, woo. Yeah, if we get that little woo at the end, we know we fatigue the muscles, we're good. Ready to take it away from those biceps? Go ahead, let's stretch out. Push those arms back with the palms back, feel the stretch of those biceps. Now we're gonna take it into our core rotator muscles. These are muscular slings that work together. You think about golfing, playing tennis, and you do that, or just even taking the dishes from the dishwasher, picking them up, putting in the ceiling. We use those kind of muscles, so it's functional. I'm gonna have you take your left foot on the tube. Again, there's more, we're gonna use this outside tube, so if it's too tight, go ahead and bring more tubing on that outside strap, because we're just gonna let go of the inside one, unless you're really strong and can hold both handles together. I want you to step a little wide, grab your tube at the cloth handles, one hand on each side, and bring it to your heart. Elbows point out, chest high, my knees are soft, and my toes slightly turned out. Beginning the move, we must slide to the right with a knee toward toe, slide to the left. It's not a big move, just a little shift right, shift left. Now we're gonna add a twist here by turning the chest aside, bring it back center. So shift to the right, turn, shift to the left, center. Twisting as much as you can. What I'm trying to do is work out of this leg and across that chest, around those rotating muscles. Beautiful work. Stay strong. Keep the shoulders back, chest open and high, and you got that twist. Let's go for 8 big ones. Going 8, 7, 6. You got it. We need 4, turn it. 3, if you want to go power, you go boom, and 1. All right, stand to me. Take those hands straight. They must not be bent. Straight. Land it down to the thigh, but never slacken the tube. We always want a little tension, holding a little load into that tube. Again, we're going to shift to the right and to the left. We're going to go into a wood chop move. First option, hands come straight up to the middle of the chest, just as high as they can go. Try not to let the tube get slack. You want more, come straight across the diagonal. You might not get that high, you might get here, but you feel it and you know it. So you go where it's enough for you, and you're gonna exhale, inhale. One more slow, reach across or to the front. Now give me 8 singles. Across. 7, 6, pow. You got that. Muscular slings working together. How many? 3, 2, and 1. I hope I was right. Without music, I don't know. All right, shake it a little bit. We got 2 sides. So we take it with the tube under the right foot. Find the tension you need on that outside tubing. Stand a little wide, drop the inside tube. Both hands grab the cloth sides of that handle. Pull it to the chest, stay high, tall, soft knees. Start your shift to the left, shift to the right. Just get that move going. Doesn't have to be knee over toe for sure, just a little movement. Now we're gonna add the twist to the left. So as we move left, turn the chest, come back to center as you move right. Twist and return. Exhale, inhale. Don't forget to breathe. Give me one more slow, and then you're ready for your 8 big ones. Here we go. We're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all right, back to center, arms straight for the wood chop. Hands down toward the thigh, keep that tension in the tube. Shifting left, shifting right. We come either to the center for a half wood chop. You're feeling really good and you can reach across, go to the diagonal, come back, keep tension. Push away, come back. So it depends on how much tension you have. If you have too much tension on a tube, it's okay. You just come a little bit. All right, one more slow. Ready to go? 8 singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoa, shoulders got that, sides got that, rotators got that. Beautiful work. Shake it on out. Take a breath. Grab some water. We haven't had any yet. I want you to grab your water anytime you need it. But I'm giving you a moment. All right, we're going to start working the back side of the body, starting with our rear delts. Grab your tube, one hand in each handle, and grab a little extra tubing. What we're going to do is start above in a V position of the arms, reach straight out and bring that tube to the chest. What should be happening as I squeeze out, these muscles back here should come together. So you want that little pinch of the back. So start from the top, reach wide to the chest, squeeze the back, lift up to the corners, don't slacken the tube. Reach out wide, up to the corners. Exhale, that's your work. Inhale, return. Nice and big, straight arms. So you're coming from a V to a T. All right, 8 singles, 8. Squeeze back, think about what's happening behind you. 4 more, 4, 3. Let's add a little more fun, right? Pulse it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring your hands forward, pull the navel back, reach out, but I have more back work to come. And you know what? We get to sit down. So go ahead, take a seat. You're gonna sit at the edge of the chair, sit up tall, one hand on each tube. Now I can put this under 1 foot or 2, depending how much resistance I want. We're going to lift tall and lean back a little, as far back as you're comfortable in that lower back. What we're going to find is a row pulling the elbows back right by the rib cage. If that's not enough resistance, you can cross it. And if that's still not enough, grab some of the tube, and then that will be a little harder, or push your feet out further. Need less, put one under 1 foot. All right, sit up tall, a little lean back, shoulders behind you, chest proud. We're gonna move back slow to the rib cage and return it without slackening too. So come back, squeeze the back, return. Elbows come together behind you. You're trying to draw the shoulder blades together, and you're working the back. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now give me singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now pulsing, give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. All right, that was the relaxed area. We're going into the upper back motion. So stay in that same position, lift up, lean back, but this time take your hands with the elbows out wide and the palms down. I want you to notice that as I pull back, I'm not taking the elbow above the shoulder. Keep it below the shoulder and the wrist below that elbow. That way I have a strong wrist, I'm not gonna bend it, and all I'm gonna do is like I'm poking somebody behind me, pull back and squeeze, return with ease. So we're gonna squeeze the back here, you're gonna feel upper back muscles. So bring it with a squeeze behind, return. Now notice I'm not returning all the way down and letting go. Keep that body up, a little bit of tension as you release, squeeze, and give me 8 singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you got it. Now where are we gonna go with that? Pulse it, give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your back is thoroughly done. Go ahead and release that. And I want you to take your hands to the thighs, pull the navel back around the head down, and release the back with a good stretch. All right, I've got one more activity to do to finish this session out. So we're gonna do a little side bend. Ribs to hips, You're gonna make a little C shape here as we squeeze a little side crunch. Adding on to it, we're going to take that tubing to help us get resistance. Place the tube in the left hand, bring it behind you. Now, I want you to hold that arm up high as you take your right hand behind and grab. So you can grab it up higher. As we lean, we'll feel more of that tension. So we're gonna lean out, crunch it to the side, and an overhead reach. So the tighter I make it, the more resistance on that opposite side. So go ahead, sit up tall, go ahead and crunch the side, reach out, pull back, and you can actually let go by dropping the elbow. Reach out, exhale, crunch to the side, return. Only a side bend, don't bring that arm in front of your face. Keep that tube behind your shoulder. If it's in front of you, you might be struggling with that. So right behind the shoulder. Now singles, we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, what? Count with me, 2, and 1. And I'm not even gonna pulse. All right, we got another side, so let's finish it well. Grabbing, handle the right hand straight up. Again, bend that left hand back, grab the tube where you need it. Harder, higher up, a little easier, lower down. Sit tall, breathe, and let's start crunching, reaching over, push. Come back, that should be behind the shoulder there. Reach over, lean right to the side with a C crunch. Over and rise. Exhale, inhale. You got it, reach, return it. Push, and 8 singles and we're done. So we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, what? 2, 1. Great. Let the tube go, just rest it down. Roll those shoulders a little bit. I want to stretch a little bit before I fully let you go. Go ahead, hands on the thighs, pull the navel back again, take a big cat stretch, drop the head down, roll the shoulders forward. We did do a lot of back today. That was part of the workout. So this is a good release for those back muscles we worked. And then come on up and go ahead and take the hands behind you, pull the chest forward, lift up with a large back, and find the stretch of the front. Nice. We work the shoulders throughout this, so go ahead and cross over. Give me a little rotation of the wrist. Other way. Open up wide, push the palms back into those biceps we had today as well. And come across, rotating, and the other way. Beautiful, take a big breath in, lift up, and we're gonna let it go. And just enjoy. Did a good job. This was session 1 of 2 sessions. The next session 2 will be working the chest, the triceps, some more core work and some more legs in a different way. So you can do these sessions back to back, day to day. Session 1 one day, session 2 the next. And that would keep you nice and strong, keep you shaped and toned, and just functioning well. So glad you joined me today. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you feel it. Bye-bye.